All right, sounds good. So we are Unsung Band. Um, so if you guys are looking to just like learn more about us or like who we are, you can visit our Instagram, which is unsung_band, or you can check out our website. We're going to be unsungband.com. Over there, like on our website, you can check out any like future gigs we might be playing, some snippets of like our us playing, our clips and stuff like that. And yeah, how's your guys' day? Yeah, good.
Pretty good.
Pretty good.
Pretty good. Yeah.
I wouldn't say that was it. Our bassist Tommy couldn't make it today. Me and him are neighbors, and like I'd say probably like 7, 8 months ago we started jamming together. We were having a really good time. My brother Justice over here is a singer, and this was originally just Tommy's friend Josh who played drums, and then it all kind of just worked out.
Sweet. And what kind of music do you guys normally make? I've listened to a couple of your songs at the OC Fair. So what do you guys normally do? What's your genre?
Hard rock stuff mainly, like rock, metal, hard rock.
Yeah, yeah.
Awesome.
All that stuff's super fun.
So if you guys had another type of genre that you're comfortable with, like singing or composing, what would that be?
Let's go hard rock. That's our main platform.
Like
What?
he said, you said, but other genre, correct?
Yes, correct.
Yeah. So like other genre of playing, I would say our other genre would probably be. This is kind of hard for us because like we usually just stick to like this, but if there was like another style of playing, I would say it would be like maybe funk.
Funk?
Yeah, we get some fun.
We just yeah.
Awesome. So what kind of like
throw some of that.
what kind of big content creators or singers do you guys look up to in the music industry?
Oh yeah, for sure. So one of our like huge just influences and just a great overall band that all of us just love to listen to, I would say is probably like the Foo Fighters is one of our huge influences. We love Dave Grohl
Sweet.
and just all of like his style and just his musicianship. What about some other ones?
Corey Taylor.
Oh yeah, for sure.
He's an amazing lyricist and singer, and he's the lead singer for Slipknot, Stone Sour, and he does like solo stuff. It's super cool.
Awesome.
Yeah, Miles Kennedy too.
Yeah,
Miles Kennedy. Oh.
Flash.
Do you guys have like any like Daft Punk?
We don't necessarily listen to them much, but we respect it.
Yeah, they're great. That's just not really like I would say our kind of style of playing, but yeah.
Sweet. So what inspired you guys
For
to
sure,
make
yeah.
music? What was the inspiration or the background you guys had before making a whole band?
Well, I think we all have our own story. I've been playing guitar for 7 years, and I've been in a bunch of bands. All of them have been good, but this one really felt right, you know?
Yeah.
Josh, you want to go?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like honestly, like Tommy, our bassist, and I have been like best friends since forever, and we just kind of met, and these two moved in right next to Tommy, so it just kind of happened, and I think what really inspired us to just like become a band was just to have fun. Honestly, is like when I was looking into it and like we were thinking about doing this, it was just like let's have fun, like let's have fun with these guys and like do something that we love to do and just see where it takes us and just see like make the most out of every opportunity that we can get. And that's just kind of been like at least my whole like idea of starting the band and like pursuing it is just make the most out of it and have as much fun as you can have.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. We all like surfing a lot. That's a big one. We like playing spike ball together. What else are the other ones? little bit of
Yeah,
skating.
surfing. We all do love.
Yeah.
Yeah, we love to skate. Like we'll just hang out like outside and we're just chilling, not like jamming or whatever. We'll just go skate around the block and stuff.
Yeah.
Chill out, do stuff like that. We do love to surf a lot.
Another one is we just love hanging out with each other. We're all best
Yeah.
friends.
It's like we could literally do whatever and just like have a good time.
Yeah.
It's just a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I'd say surfing and skating is probably it.
We usually stick to our instruments. We've been thinking about, well, actually, me and Tommy have this one song where we switch instruments with bass and guitar. It's called Backfoot by Dinosaur Pileup. It's a super cool song. But yeah, there's like this break and we both switch. Other than that, we all play a little bit of other instruments. I sing, play guitar, bass, and drums. Josh plays.
Yeah, I can play guitar. I mean, I'm mainly the drummer, so drums obviously, guitar, bass, yeah, and then Justice, yeah.
I just play drums and sing. So yeah.
So yeah, we've definitely been thinking about like in working that into one more set is just like a full band like rotation onto a different instrument. So yeah, we're considering doing that in the future because I feel like that'd be a really cool way to implement our skills and everything like that.
Yeah.
Sweet. So tell us about some of the songs you guys have written down, and the way and the background behind each and every song gets composed.
So me and Tommy we live together because he lives right next to me. So we'll always chilling, playing guitar, and we'll just come out with a riff and stuff or something, and then we'll turn that into a full song, and then we'll write lyrics behind it, and it's all just like us working together and having fun.
Yeah, I feel like where us, me and Justice maybe will like help the most is with like they'll like Coy and Tommy will usually come up with like the riffs, and then Justice and I will like help a lot with like the whole instrumentation of the song, form of the song, and just getting it like really tight and solid, adding any like cool ideas that we might like to do. And Coy and Tommy usually will crank out like the lyrics and like some riffs and stuff like that. So that's like our like process, at least so far for our originals. Yeah.
And based on your originals, what's your favorite song you've made of the whole time? Like your first song to your newest song. What's your all-time favorite?
I think our favorite is our last one that we wrote. It's called Liar.
Yeah.
We have a lot that we haven't shown the public yet, just because we're trying to wait until we release the EP to just kind of like get it out there. But yeah, I think our favorite so far is it's called Liar. It's just a really.
We put a lot into that song. It's
Yeah.
just like it's very near and dear to our hearts. I feel like is because we put so much, like a tremendous amount of work into just like lyrics and just everything on it. I feel like every member like of the band really just like put everything they had into that song. It's just it's special to us for sure.
Sweet. So what's the whole meaning of the song? Is it about like happiness or sad? What's the whole mood of that song?
It's actually like a very heavy concept. It's about the people who tell lies to us. Like the whole song, we use this for of a woman as they're the lie that this person is telling, and it creates this picture where like he's become so committed to it that he can't break away, and he's kind of adopted this life that he can't get rid of, and he hates himself for it. But that's what he chose.
Sweet. So what goals are you guys achieving for this year or the end of this year, or what goals have you achieved in the previous years that you're more accomplished in?
Yeah, so for us looking forward in the future, like this next year for sure, is we are really focusing on writing like a few more songs and getting our material as solid as we can, and then we're
definitely getting the
Yeah, we're working on right now is just writing it and then going into the studio with recorded and then hopefully releasing an EP within the next year.
Dope. And do
So
you guys have
yeah,
any?
it's like our primary.
Yeah. And do you guys have any collabs coming up with like famous artists like I don't know Shawn Mendes or any other small idol bands?
Not necessarily. We want to keep things just between us for the most part. Like it's very much just like we're unsung and that's who we are, and we want to keep it just us.
Sweet. And you said you played a lot of instruments. What kind of instruments do each band member plays, based on what you guys know?
Well, do you mean like what instrument we all play?
Yeah.
Well, I play bass, guitar, drums, and vocals. Josh.
Drums, guitar, bass.
Oh yeah, I only play drums and sing.
And then
yeah.
Tommy, our bassist, who couldn't make it today, he plays bass, guitar, and sings.
Sings.
All of that. Yeah.
So who's the singer in the group?
Yeah.
You are.
Justice.
So what kind of inspiration do you take from other big artists and put it into your songs? Like what kind of words or either lyrics do you have based on other inspiration from different artists?
I mean, I haven't really helped with that many lyrics. I don't think our songs, but I will in the future with our next songs. And I'd like to make it a lot like Corey Taylor or Miles Kennedy. Because they write like really good lyrics and really good songs.
Dope. And do you guys play any games like when you're not practicing or writing a song?
I wouldn't say any of us are like gamers.
Red
but-
Dead Redemption.
But we like have fun. Like we play multiplayer
Yeah.
sometimes that like just like fun little games. We don't
Yeah.
really we're not too into all that, but yeah, it's cool.
Sweet. So what's your favorite gaming genre or series?
Red Dead Redemption and Mario Kart.
Mario?
Yeah.
Red Dead,
We,
probably.
we all
yeah.
like red.
Sweet. So
Yeah, Red Dead and Mario Kart.
yeah. Do you guys ever plan to stream your gameplay over on Twitch or YouTube?
No, we
Yeah, we're not that good.
Yeah.
We'll just stick to what we're good at.
Yeah.
Sweet.
We might stream some music stuff.
Oh, it's like what's it called? Would you guys stream yourself like playing instruments or writing your own songs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do like we've done like little like live streams on Instagram where we're just playing music and stuff. But
Oh,
Yeah.
sweet.
Yeah, that'd be cool though.
So actually, you brought up a good topic. Tell us about your Instagram. I've seen you guys been playing at the Irvine Spectrum, I believe. So what kind of big
Yeah.
locations have you guys played at besides the OC Fair that I know you from? Do you guys have anything else planned, like a big tour or something nearby?
we don't have any tour planned yet. We have a couple possible gigs lined up at the Coach House, but we'll see where that goes.
And that's that. I don't know how familiar everyone is with on the Coach House, but that's a huge venue, and it would be such an honor to play there.
Yeah.
It's where Guns N' Roses
Yeah,
played
Guns N'
there,
Roses
started
played
out,
there.
huge band. So it's just it would be a really great opportunity. And we've talked with one of the managers there, and she's offered us like a possible spot opening for bands there. And all we would really need is just a few more originals. So right now, at the moment, what we're doing is focusing on writing and just getting those bigger gigs lined up as soon as we just have a few more originals to play. So yeah.
Sweet. And how many albums have you guys created? Do you have any your album just based on your originals? Do you have any remixes or covers of different artists?
we don't have anything released yet. That's what we're working on right now. With we're gonna go in the studio soon and record with this guy Phil Allen. He's really good. But yeah, we don't have anything released quite yet. We're trying to get it all solid just so we can have it ready. We don't want to rush things.
And I think like us as a band, we've really only been playing together and playing like gigs since really kind of the start of the summer.
Yeah.
So it's fairly new to all of us. So yeah, right now,
yeah, we've just been working really hard.
yeah,
That's kind of our thing right now. We just want to get things going, you know.
Of course. And do you guys have any producers or any licensing deals to like distribute your music?
We have not signed a record deal yet. We're gonna do our like demo EP thing, and then we'll see where that takes us.
hopefully with like through some of those bigger gigs, like possibly Coach House, possibly Viper Room, I believe is another one, really big nightclub in LA. But yeah, like hopefully through some of those big gigs, we'll be able to get noticed and get our music out there, and eventually draw attention from some of those bigger record labels. And that's sort of our plan, I think, for the next year.
Sweet. And you said you want to try to get a record label. Have you ever thought of like collaborating with big content creators, such as like vloggers, where you can express your content through their eyes in a way?
How so? Like, I mean, I think we're mainly just gonna try and stick to like music labels for the most part, and just try and like do things the traditional way.
Yeah, I don't know if we really necessarily thought about like content creators.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I don't think we've really thought about that too much, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Sweet. So the only reason I brought that up because there's a couple of like young content creators. I'm not sure if you know them, but like Americana, Gavin Magnus, they're like singers in a way. But if you can connect with them and maybe see like a collab between you two, would you guys think that you would gain more audience or more retention of an audience?
Sure, we'd be down to try.
Yeah, I mean, I think like right now we're just trying to get like take every opportunity that comes our way and just see where it takes us. So I feel like we would be open to just about everything if it means bringing more like people to our attention and just getting the word out about Unsung. So yeah.
And this is a generic question we asked, but like if you guys didn't do band or you didn't create your band, what kind of hobbies or stuff would you be doing if that was an Unsung band? Like if you guys didn't create that.
Oh yeah, for sure. So definitely. So I think just at least for me personally, stuff that I would really love doing if I wasn't doing this, I would probably be just chilling. Surfing for sure would be something I'd be doing. Also, I'm really into like video editing, graphic design, stuff like producing, like music engineering and stuff like that, sound engineer. Yeah.
Yeah, same thing kind of for me. I'm really into surfing. I'd be doing a ton of that, which I still try and make time for, but we are very busy. I also love audio engineering and production and all that kind of stuff too. So yeah, those would be kind of my things.
Yeah, I guess just like skating and practicing music on my own time, I guess. Oh, if I wasn't doing music at all. Yeah, I guess just skating, I guess. That's like what I've got going. I'm not like that good, but it's fun. Yeah.
So you guys said you surf. Do you have any more insight on that? Like, what do you guys surf at? What beaches? Or do you guys get recognized in public? Do you have any experiences of those?
We get recognized in public sometimes.
I mean, there's definitely been a couple like chances, but like we are. I wouldn't say we're like that, well known just yet. But
Yeah.
there has definitely been a couple of instances. Our bass player actually was just out, walking around Arson Lake, and he got recognized by a few local girls and stuff like that. So it's just like there's been a couple like things like that where like people around us have like just been like, oh, are you guys from Unsung, whatever, and we'll be like, yeah, that's us, man. Like check out our Instagram, blah blah blah. So there's been a couple, but not too much, just around public and stuff.
Yeah.
Sweet. So speaking of your Instagram, what's the weirdest reply a fan or a listener has sent you?
Okay.
Ooh.
Uh,
That's a good question.
we've gotten some DMs after shows from girls at the Spectrum.
Oh,
But we don't want to get too in detail on that. We'll just say there's been some weird.
Yeah. I can't really think of one that would be good to share, but
Yeah.
I think it's best just left like that. You
Yeah.
know, it's for some instances, but yeah.
all right, sweet. So, based on how many concerts or events you've been to or venues, which is the one you think is the best you've experienced in, like I said, Irvine, Spectrum, OC Fair? Which is your top favorite so far?
I think my favorite for sure was the OC Fair. That's my favorite gig we played because it's such an iconic spot. Like the bands that have played there, you can feel the history on that stage, and like the production, it was so well done, and all the sound guys were super nice.
Yeah, for sure. I would definitely say the OC Fair too. The venue was just huge, first off, and just the quality of the sound in there was just like no other. Like no other venue we've ever played has had that great of like a mix and sound engineer like backing us and stuff with all that like expensive equipment and everything. It was awesome. Like it felt like we were like a big band and stuff like. So it was just a really cool experience.
Yeah.
And it was really cool to see all the sound engineers were really nice to us. One of them actually gave us his card. He was a sound engineer for Lenny Kravitz and did tons of work in like Nashville and stuff like that. And he gave us his card, let us know. He told us to call him once we're on tour, and he'd love to do sound for us and stuff like that. So it was just a really cool experience, just working with those guys. The OC Fair for sure.
Yeah, definitely OC Fair for me also. And definitely because of the sound. The sound quality was amazing, and they were really nice to us there. So yeah, and it was a really big venue. Definitely OC Fair.
Sweet. So, you guys are musicians. You guys compose and write music. How do you guys micromanage your time between going to school, booking venues, and then writing your own songs?
We really like. This is definitely our priority. Like, if we always like hang out like directly after school and stuff. We're always with each other, and like it'll just feel right when you get like we don't really plan things. Like we'll just be there and we're like we should write today, and that just kind of is what happens. We're just there.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, like we'll always like just be like around like each other pretty much, and then we'll just be like, oh, like I have a good idea. Let's get into the music room. Let's get like this song idea like nailed out. Let's crank it out or whatever. Or other days maybe no one has an idea, and we'll just bond as a band and like hang out. But I think for our like routine, to answer your question, really it's just like, you know, do school, come home from school, you know, all meet up at the house or whatever, and then we'll just like start grinding on whatever it is that we're like working on at that time, whether it be lyrics, you know, song ideas, riffs, whatever, and we'll just start going at it like right after school. So yeah.
Sweet. So, what's something you wish you would have known before you guys created a band or started making music? What would you guys tell yourself in a couple years from now, or before you even started making a band? What advice would you give yourself?
I'd say a big thing for us is just, especially at gigs like the Irvine Spectrum, you gotta like be prepared for anything. We have some crazy stories from there. Like for example, one time I was grabbing my guitar off of a stand. It's like a two-way stand. It had two guitars. I grabbed it off, and the guitar fell, and it broke. So I had to be ready to tune the other guitar down for the songs that I needed that guitar for. So it just be prepared for anything, really.
Yeah, that's a really great point. I think all of us just learned like, and we grew as a band like just a tremendous amount through like gigging at the Spectrum like every weekend, and we all just learned like a lot about how to be prepared in that. So like, yeah, that would honestly be a really good thing that I would tell myself if I was younger. Another thing, what I would say is, you know, just like be prepared to just put everything you have into it and no hold back. Just be prepared to work as hard as you can. Yeah.
Yeah, energy is really important.
Yeah.
That's a big part of our show.
Yeah, for sure.
Awesome.
Yeah, definitely have a lot of energy at
Yeah.
the shows.
So, do you guys have any future projects you're working on that you can give us a little bit of insight on?
We're trying to fund for the EP right now, like we've mentioned a lot. It's as recording with a guy as good as this is. We're trying to just save up to do this and pump out these songs and then just get our stuff out there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Another thing to mention too is our producer who we would be potentially working with is a guy named Phil Allen. He's just a really great guy, and he was actually he was a producer for Adele back in the day.
Yeah, when they won that Grammy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He actually won a Grammy with Adele, so he's just a really cool guy.
Yeah.
Sweet. And where do you see yourself and your band in 5 years from now? Do you guys see yourself being in big retail stores, selling your band, selling your music, writing songs? Where do you guys see yourself in 5 years?
I would love to play very big gigs. I'd like to play at Wembley. That would be awesome.
Just like big band. I just want to be really big. We all want this. This is our number one, and this is what we want to do for our lives. I see us, if things go the way we plan, I could see us touring
in 5 years.
Yeah, I can see us on a big tour in 5 years with a couple albums maybe.
Yeah.
And just doing this for a living. That's our plan.
And we mentioned touring a lot. If you guys could take a tour anywhere in the world, where would you guys go?
Oh, that's a great question.
That is
Phenomenal question.
Yeah.
Oh man, anywhere in the world. Man, I would maybe pick. Australia. I always wanted to go there. That'd be cool.
Just like all around Europe would be really
That
cool.
would also be cool.
London, because
London.
I want to
That's
play
in
at
Europe.
Wembley. Yeah, I know. 'Cause
Just
I want-
like kids want to play at Wembley.
yeah, that's what I want to play at Wembley.
That'd be dope.
America.
America.
Also, because
I mean,
like,
I'd do that too. Yeah.
yeah.
So you guys said London. That brings up to our next topic. So as you may know, the Beatles is like used to be the biggest hit of the '90s. Do you guys feel a connection with many old artists who are not as active anymore, or produce many albums or songs or covers?
Yeah, we definitely love
For
like
sure.
all those like 70s, 80s, like just like the classic rock, like just Van Halen, like all those bands.
Led Zeppelin.
Yeah.
Love Led Zeppelin.
Just the
Love Boston.
Pink Floyd.
Yeah.
Just like the sound and just the inspiration from those guys. Guns N' Roses too.
Yeah.
You just that like those are honestly some of our biggest inspirations is from that era. 70s, 80s. Just like hearing those guys, because those guys were what started rock and roll for all the next generations, and we're just like we're stoked to just have them as our someone to look up to. So
Yeah, for sure.
Rad. So, what are some funny moments that have happened to you on stage or behind the scenes, behind the stage?
I'd say one for me is I play guitar very aggressively, let's just say, and I've broken a lot of strings live. So I've had some instances where I've just had to like go off and just change strings super quick. Like that happens too much. I need to figure out how to not break strings so often.
yeah, for me, at our last concert, actually, I completely busted my snare head, my top head, batter head, and that thing just ripped in half. So I duct taped it up because I didn't think to bring a spare, so I just duct taped it up and rolled with it. But man, it was a good lesson to learn for sure. So that was pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Justice, anything?
Well, Tommy's shoe fell off
Oh,
in the
yeah.
middle of our show.
Yeah, his
Our
shoe was like
bass.
loose, and
He
he like
kicked it
he,
off.
like kicked, like did a little
Yeah.
kick, and it like flew off in the audience.
Yeah,
Did it
We've
hit
also
anyone?
had a couple.
No, I didn't.
We've also had like a couple instances of like audience people trying to come up
Oh,
on
yes.
stage
oh,
and just like trying to get a mic or like rap or sing or whatever.
Yeah.
So we've had some like weird instances. We've had like their parents have like come and grab them off like, hey, get out of there, whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's been a couple instances where people have tried to just come up and grab hold of microphones and stuff.
And what do you guys
Yeah.
do in that situation?
So their dad is a pretty muscular guy, and we'll usually have him there. Someone else, my parents maybe. Tommy's dad is our bassist's dad is a police officer, and their dad's a fireman. So we got the two law
We
enforcement.
got the security guard.
Yeah, we got the security guards. So we'll usually have one of them we'll step in and do something like tell them to get off. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Handle it in an appropriate.
and as you may know, there's certain singers that perform live on on Hollywood Boulevard. Do you guys ever want to or plan to perform live, like from Hollywood Boulevard or anywhere in the world, besides a concert or a venue?
How so? Like besides a concert?
Yeah, besides concert.
Interesting. I mean, we're down for anything. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, for sure. I mean, that sounds cool.
Yeah.
Never really thought about that, but sure.
Sweet. So, what made your decision to all stay together with you guys? You guys could have picked anyone else to be in your band. Why'd you pick your best friends?
I'd say like we're all like, I think it's really just the chemistry between us that makes us like, it just feels really natural. and
Yeah.
Good. And we've all been playing for a long time, and we all have a lot of experience. We've all had our mistakes leading up to this, so we're all pretty prepared and pretty solid on our instruments. And when we come together, it just feels really good and natural. So, yeah.
Yeah, I think like a lot of it is just each and every like all of us have like put in the work, and all of us have like done things to make us like as good as we are right now. And I think that like just once we like met, honestly, it was kind of just a thing, like just a coincidence, like a freak thing. Like Tommy met, our bassist met, these two. Tommy and I have been friends for forever, so called me up, said let's jam. We jammed, and we're just like, whoa, like you guys are good. Like everyone thought that about like everyone else, I think. So it just kind of clicked once we all started getting there, and we were like we could do this, like we could make this work, I think. So we just really just went for it since that first day, and here we are. So yeah.
Sweet.
yeah.
So speaking of venues, do you guys ever plan to be in any big venues like Coachella or maybe like a late night talk show host, like where you guys can perform your stuff live and be also interviewed?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I'd love to do that.
That would be a dream, honestly.
Yeah,
that would be so cool to play for like Saturday Night Live or sorry, not Saturday.
Really lame, but
Yeah.
I mean, it's all good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we would be totally down to do anything like talk show.
yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Sweet. And you said you have a new album coming out soon. Would you mind giving us a bit more insight on what songs you have listed?
We are working on an EP. We haven't finalized the songs. We have a lot of stuff that we're working on, but it'll take probably like 5 months to come out at least, because we need to record all of them, and then we need to give our producer like probably like 2 to 4 months to work on
Yeah.
just producing all of them. I think we're gonna be a very production heavy band, so that'll be something really important to us on that.
Yeah,
And we're for sure working on that really hard right now, and that's our main goal this year.
Yeah, our two, just to give insight for some viewers, maybe, just our two originals like so far that we have set and ready to go, would be our song called Misdirection, which was the first song that we all wrote together, and then our second song called Liar, which we mentioned previously.
Yeah,
And
the rest, like we have some songs that are like ready, but we don't want to play them live quite yet. Just so we can keep those, like we can have some new stuff on it, some new content for the people.
Sweet. And you mentioned you have a producer. So are your songs copyright protected?
Not yet, but before we release them, we will for sure do that.
Sweet. So outside of being a band and having your own songs, what do you guys do as a hobby, or besides like surfing? But like, what do you guys do when you're not as active making music?
We really just like chill with each other a lot. That's like our main thing. We just love spending time together. That's like what we do.
yeah, I mean, you Family Guy.
Get food.
Oh yeah, Justice and Tommy are very into Star Wars.
Yeah.
Yeah, we watch Marvel too.
I personally love making art. I'll do
Yeah.
that a lot. Love being creative in just any way. So that's some of my hobbies. We all have a passion for food. An undoubted passion for specifically In-N-Out, Cane's.
Yes.
Um,
In-N-Out's amazing.
Yeah.
It really is.
So
So yeah, we'll just chill
go ahead.
and hang out with each other and just have a good time. Yeah.
Sweet. So you mentioned In-N-Out. What do you guys typically order at In-N-Out? Do you guys order any protein styles, any double doubles? What do you guys do?
I'll take this one. I'll take this question. So, it's been a bit of a joke in the band is that my order is the complicated. It's so like whatever. But so I'll usually, something that I value a lot in In-N-Out is that I can get something different every time, and I can customize my order any way I want to. So a typical order that I will start with is usually if I'm just going classic, I'll stick to something like a double double. But if I'm feeling like a little more adventurous, maybe I'll do double double. I'll get that bun extra toasted. I'll add whole grilled onions.
Don't
I'll
forget
get
the chopped chilies.
that's right. I'll add chopped chilies. I'll also do it animal style because I really want to make sure I get that fried mustard on the patty. I really see extra toast, whole grilled, animal style, no pickles, add chilies, and that's my order.
Another big inside joke in our band is our bassist Tommy. He eats like he's 3 years old. He will not eat anything, but the things he will eat are fried chicken, fries, and In-N-Out, and that is about it.
Yeah, pretty
Mac
much.
and cheese.
Mac and cheese. He's okay with mac and cheese.
Goldfish.
He loves his goldfish.
Yeah.
But that's about it. Yeah.
Sweet. And I believe one of you mentioned Marvel. Have you guys seen the new Spider-Man trailer? Far From Home? No Way Home.
No Way Home.
Yeah, let's hear your thoughts.
Yes. Oh, amazing. Spider-Man
Let him
2
take
with
this.
Doc Ock. You got Green Goblin confirmed, Doc Ock, Sandman, Lizard, and Electro. Jamie Foxx is in it, which is gonna be really awesome. And Tobey Maguire's in it also, which I'm super excited for. I mean, I love Tom Holland, but I love Tobey Maguire too. So the No Way Home trailer looked amazing and looks really funny and really good.
Sweet.
Yeah.
And going back to your question about Marvel, could you list your favorite Marvel movies to your worst?
Well,
There's a lot of those.
Endgame. And Infinity War. And number 1. I also like Far From Home, Guardians of the Galaxy 2, Thor Ragnarok. Actually, yeah, before Guardians of the Galaxy, Thor Ragnarok, then Guardians of the Galaxy 2, then probably Civil War, then Avengers 1, and then Guardians of the Galaxy 1 probably. Oh, I also love Black Panther, and then Doctor Strange, and probably Age of Ultron, and then First Avenger, Winter Soldier, Age of Ultron, and then probably Black Widow, and then Marvel.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you
Yeah,
get some
we
picks.
got it.
That's all.
Sweet. So
Classic old.
someone also mentioned Star Wars. This is for you, whoever said Star Wars. But like, do you guys think that the first original Star Wars movies is better than the remake or revamped movies they're making now?
I don't like the sequels.
Yeah, they're
The
kind of
prequels are
Yeah.
amazing,
Um,
but the sequels are not.
yeah, the original trilogy and the prequels, I think we all
Amazing.
Yeah.
we really enjoyed those, but the sequels not so much. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're definitely more of the stick to the traditional Star Wars.
Yeah.
All right, and we have a couple minutes left. So do you guys want to perform your little song or two songs actually? Because we have what 20 minutes. So yeah, would you guys like to perform a song?
Yeah, we'll do something acoustic for you.
Yeah.
Because we don't have everything set up.
But we could definitely get a little acoustic going for you. Give us like 1 minute and we'll get
No
everything
worries.
ready.
No worries.
You want to grab a component?
Oh yeah, the cajon's downstairs. I'll get it. I think I know where it is. Oh no, it's in my room.
Should I tune the C sharp?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're just gonna grab some of this stuff.
Alright, what are we gonna play?
We do wire.
Yeah, we can do water.
Like,
No, or yellow on board. Okay. This is gonna be new for us. We've never done this acoustic before.
Yeah.
So this is the first time thing. We've never rehearsed this. Let's try it.
Yeah, let's go for it.
Sweet, that was amazing. Did you guys write that down for like your all your lyrics? You did?
Yep.
Sweet. So we have time for at least one more song if you guys want to perform that. Um, go ahead.
Oh yeah, we could do I Stay Away.
Okay, we'll do that. We're gonna do "I Stay Away" by Alice in Chains. This is a cover.
All right.
Probably tune.
Yeah, we hope you guys enjoyed that one. Yeah, if you guys are looking just to hear more of our music, you visit our Instagram at unsungband.com, and our Instagram is gonna be unsung_band. But yeah,
All right.
that will hopefully be coming out in our EP in the next few months.
Want to travel south this year. Won't revisit Versace.
That was amazing. So we have a few more questions, then we can end it off. So what made you guys want to make hard rock music, and what made hard rock music stand out to you the most?
I think I don't think it's like we are like we want to be a hard rock band. It's more like we all write together, and that's just kind of what comes out. Like that's just our feel. Like as a
Yeah,
band.
like I think that like I've always just been kind of like a heavier drummer and had that kind of heavy sound, and Justice, his like vocal style and just everything just kind of sounds similar to that of that like hard rock genre.
Also, like the riffs we write, they're all very like heavy. Just,
Yeah, so it's just like kind of what comes out. Like I think like all of us have like maybe a little bit different kind of styles, but when we come together, it just sounds like it's like it comes together and like
it's unsung.
yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah, it just comes together in like a melodic way where it just all fits together so nicely, and it just kind of like describing us as a hard rock band is like what is like the closest thing to describe us as. So that's why we would say that, I think.
Sweet. So, do you guys ever plan to go to like professional level college classes, or at least some classes for music or music creation?
Me and Justice both go to school for music. We go to OSHA. It's an art school in Santa Ana, and they have like music classes and stuff. And I think we all have learned about music on like college levels.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, but as far as for like the future, I think right now we're not really looking for that as much as we are for just getting the band as good as it can be, as opposed to like going to college for that. I think we're just all focused on this right now.
Yeah.
Sweet. So, how hard did you guys work together to create this band, to create the Unsung name or brand?
I'd say this is our everything, and this is all we work for. This is like all of our free time goes into this. So I'd say this is our number one thing.
Yeah, I mean, like countless nights of just staying up, working on lyrics.
I've stayed up till 6 in the morning working on lyrics with Tommy.
And it's just we really do just like put our everything into this, into gigging, into getting the word out, into showing like the people our songs. So
yeah,
you described it best, Clay. It's really just our everything.
Yeah.
Sweet. And would any member of the band, of the Unsung band, want to do like a cover single or make their own song just by themselves?
I think that's a possibility and it could happen, but right now we're not really we're not really opening any side projects right now. We're just gonna stick to us, and when we have a little break, maybe like when we're I think currently this is our number one thing.
I think right now we're working on getting our band known and as famous, or not famous, but
just
yeah.
yeah.
Getting our band as big as it can be before we're working on any solo projects or anything like that. But I think in the future, maybe next 5 years or something, like it may be a possibility.
Yeah.
It's just yeah.
Sweet.
We're just focusing on us now.
All right. So out of the whole members, all four of you, who's the silliest one in the group?
Oh, definitely
Justice. Yeah.
What? You're the silliest in the group.
Oh.
Definitely Justice.
We all mess around with each other.
But he's just notorious for saying weird things or whatever.
Yeah.
Just,
or just like laying on the stage after a gig.
Yeah.
He's tired.
Sweet. So going back to our previous question about fans, what's one thing that a fan came up to you and said to you in person while you were performing or behind the scenes? Is there anything that stands out to you?
Well, there was this one time where this group of kids was like, yo, I'm a rapper, can I come on stage?
Yeah, that was funny.
And one guy came up on stage actually and started dancing.
Yeah.
No, yeah, but like things that fans have said that have kind of impacted us. We've had a lot of people tell us that we're for sure going to like be successful, and that just really is a motivation booster to hear your fans tell you that. Like, it really makes you believe in yourself, and it's a really good feeling. And I just want to thank everyone who comes to our shows and all of our fans. I love you guys.
Yeah.
And we couldn't be what we are without you.
it means everything to us to see like some of the same people coming back over and over again. It's just because like this is our like baby, like this is our like our shot. Yeah, like this is our like this is like our life. Yeah, and like to see people enjoying it as much as we are is just like it's so yeah, it's so motivating. It's just so reassuring to know that people are liking this as much as we are.
Sweet. And in regards of the Unsung band, do you guys have any merchandise planned out for any future concert you might have?
Yeah. So for merch, we are definitely working on that. Like we don't have anything right now specifically. We just actually finalized the logo and got that printed onto some of our business cards. Yeah, business cards. So yeah, right now as far as like merch, that's definitely something that we were looking to incorporate in the future. But right now we don't currently have anything. I think we're gonna start working on that soon for next big shows and stuff like that. But yeah.
Sweet. And you said you're the graphic designer in the group?
Yeah. I drew up a logo, but then we went with a different one, I think, and then we also and then I also just I didn't make this new one actually, but I helped with it. Yeah. So yeah, for sure.
Sweet. So we're now at the end of the podcast. Would you guys like to say any final words before we end off, or at least play one single note or note of a music you guys have or composed?
Just thank you to everyone watching. It really means everything to us. If you haven't already, check out unsung_band on Instagram. Check out unsungband.com. Thank you guys for watching. We really appreciate it.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Thank you.
So yeah, thank you guys for being on the show today. It was a big honor to interview you guys. I met you guys at the fair. I was there watching you guys perform live, and I saw a lot of talent in you guys. You guys have definitely lots of talent and much more to come. And yeah, thank you for being on the show.
Thank you so much. We appreciate it. Thank you so much, dude.
All right, peace
Being
out.
here.
Yeah.